Big Ed Brown may have left the show, but is he really gone for good? Edward Allen Brown, better known as Big Ed, rose to fame through 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days Season 4 in 2020. Hailing from San Diego, Ed became a memorable figure in reality TV due to his unique appearance and standout personality. Big Ed has a congenital condition known as Klippel-Feil syndrome, which contributes to his distinct look. Combined with his expressive personality, awkward charm, and often unpredictable behavior, he quickly became one of the most talked-about cast members in the franchise. His initial relationship with Rose Vega drew significant attention, both positive and critical. Their journey was filled with emotional ups and downs, and certain interactions sparked widespread online discussion. Despite the controversy, Big Ed's most memorable moments turned into viral memes, like his now iconic phrases, "I like the view," and scenes of his unconventional grooming habits. Thanks to his popularity, Ed appeared in multiple seasons and spin-offs. While some viewers were entertained by his bold approach, others criticized his choices and questioned his intentions. Regardless, he remained a polarizing presence on the show. The final breakup with Liz. Ed's most recent and long-running relationship with Liz Woods played out across several spin-offs. Over the course of 3 years, the couple went through repeated breakups and reconciliations. Despite trying therapy, they struggled to find lasting stability. Eventually, Ed ended their engagement without informing Liz directly. She discovered the news through their wedding officiant, leading to an emotionally charged confrontation. A month later, Liz returned to Arkansas to collect her belongings, and tensions flared again, particularly over discussions involving her daughter. Their 15th breakup was reportedly triggered by a disagreement over dinner. Ed later stated that he no longer felt happy and described the split as final. In her response, Liz expressed disappointment in how the breakup was handled and shared her sense of betrayal after making significant sacrifices for the relationship. A possible exit from reality TV. In November 2024, Ed suggested he might leave the 90 Day Fiancé universe once his contract ended, remarking, "I'm up for grabs in December." He reflected on how being on the show impacted many areas of his life, though he acknowledged it hadn't helped his romantic relationships. Ed shared a desire to step away from television to focus on building something real and lasting off-camera. Still, fans were skeptical. Before 90 Day Fiancé, Ed had only a modest online presence, but quickly rose to stardom. The allure of fame, many believed, would be hard for him to give up entirely. A whirlwind engagement and its aftermath. In a surprising turn, Big Ed proposed to a 29-year-old fan named Portia Raymond just 24 hours after meeting her at a fan event in Florida. The proposal took place at a sandwich shop, where Ed fashioned a makeshift ring out of a paperclip. Less than a week later, the engagement was called off. Ed later admitted it was an impulsive decision and realized after speaking with family that he wasn't ready to remarry. He expressed admiration for Portia and wished her well. A return to Pillow Talk and a shift toward self-improvement. Ed reappeared on Pillow Talk, offering commentary alongside Kalani and his mother, Norma. Some fans were surprised by the casting switch, especially with the departure of viewer favorites Tim Malcolm and Veronica Rodriguez. In 90 Day Diaries Season 6, Ed opened up about life after his split with Liz. He was shown praying, reconnecting with his Christian faith, and focusing on fitness. He revealed he had lost 19 pounds and was working on improving both his health and emotional well-being. The show also followed Ed's first steps into post-breakup dating. Encouraged to meet someone closer to his age, he went on a blind date with a woman named Christine. The two enjoyed a lighthearted outing at a haunted house and met again afterward, suggesting a possible shift toward more balanced relationship choices. New rumors swirl at the tell-all. Later, Ed appeared at the 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 tell-all, offering commentary on other cast members. He gave humorous advice to Greg Chillick and Joan Khrushchev, who were still living with Greg's mom, Lucille. When asked about his own relationship status, Ed said he was single. Lucille jokingly leaned in and responded, "Oh, really?" The pair left the stage hand in hand, prompting fans to speculate about a potential connection. Lucille later clarified they were not in a relationship and simply shared a laugh and a lighthearted moment. Whether genuine or not, the interaction kept viewers talking, just as producers likely intended. What's next for Big Ed? Big Ed's future with the 90-day franchise remains uncertain. While he has hinted at stepping away, his recurring appearances suggest he might not be ready to leave the spotlight entirely. His journey from unlikely breakout star to recurring fixture on multiple spin-offs proves that whether fans support him or criticize him, Big Ed continues to be one of the most talked-about personalities in reality TV. And as long as he's willing to open up his personal life on screen, it's likely that we haven't seen the last of him just yet. Big Ed's reputation, redemption or repetition. Over time, Big Ed's presence in the 90-day Fiancé universe has shifted. Where he was once seen as comic relief or the subject of internet memes, newer episodes began focusing on more introspective angles: his faith, fitness, and failed attempts at lasting love. Yet, despite these efforts, opinions on Ed remain divided. Some viewers appreciate his willingness to put himself out there, flaws and all. They've noticed growth in certain areas, like his increased awareness of boundaries and communication. Others, however, feel his behavior hasn't changed meaningfully and question whether he's genuinely seeking love or chasing more screen time. Regardless of where people stand, there's no denying this. Big Ed continues to drive conversation. Life after Liz. Rebuilding or rebranding. In the wake of his breakup with Liz, Ed expressed a desire to focus on what he called real life, off-camera connections, emotional healing, and faith. He was seen visiting friends, opening up about his past mistakes, and trying to take accountability for his role in failed relationships. One recurring theme across his recent storylines: the struggle to balance fame and authenticity. He's no longer just the meme-worthy internet character who put mayonnaise in his hair. Instead, we see someone wrestling with the challenges of public scrutiny, emotional intimacy, and aging in the reality TV spotlight. A fresh approach to dating. His recent blind date with Christine marked a notable shift. Instead of rushing into big gestures, Ed opted for a fun, relaxed night out. The two visited a haunted house, and while there were still traces of his signature antics, like renting a limo, it seemed to be more about shared experience than shock value. Though things didn't work out with Christine long-term, Ed's willingness to date someone age-appropriate and take things slower suggested possible personal growth. Still, questions remain. Is Ed genuinely seeking connection, or does the revolving door of dates serve another purpose in the 90-day ecosystem? A rumored romance sparks more debate. When Ed left the Season 11 tell-all hand-in-hand with Lucille, it instantly reignited curiosity. Was this another unexpected match, or just clever editing and producer planning? Lucille later laughed off the speculation, saying Ed was charming, but that there was nothing serious between them. Her playful remark, "See you guys tonight, I'm coming home for dinner," was enough to keep fans guessing. Whether real or not, the interaction reinforced a simple truth about Big Ed. He thrives in unpredictability. Could Big Ed lead his own spin-off? There's growing buzz among fans and bloggers that Big Ed could land his own solo spin-off. He's already been featured on Pillow Talk, Diaries, and The Tell-Alls. But a show centered entirely on his post-90 DF life, dating misadventures, and journey towards self-discovery could attract a different kind of audience. A potential title, something like Big Ed, Life After Love, or The Single Life, Big Ed Edition. It would follow him as he tries to rebuild his personal life, explore deeper relationships, and perhaps, finally, find a lasting connection. Why he'll likely never disappear entirely. Even if Big Ed chooses to step back from regular TV appearances, he's carved out a permanent space in the 90DF legacy. His journey, from awkward newcomer to headline-grabbing personality, reflects the unpredictable nature of reality fame. Whether you're a fan or a critic, Ed remains one of the most memorable cast members in franchise history. His storylines spark discussion, drive ratings, and ensure he's never fully out of the picture for long. Final thoughts. Big Ed's arc has been messy, meme-worthy, emotional, and sometimes controversial, but never boring. As the 90-day universe continues to evolve, it's likely that Ed, too, will adapt, whether that means settling down for real or stepping into yet another unexpected chapter.